All right. So this is the PWNIE Awards. It's an annual award ceremony here at Black Hat where we celebrate the successes and the failures in the security and larger communities. This is the 12th year that we've done them. Actually, sorry, no, this is the 25th annual PWNIE Awards. We've actually been doing them longer than Black Hat has existed. So before it was just us in our houses and it was a lot less interesting. So first I'm going to learn how to use Keynote. So very different. This is the PWNIE Awards. Let's introduce the judges. I'll let them introduce each other or themselves. Justine, please start.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Justine.
There's a microphone.
And it's a pleasure to be back for the second year. And hopefully we'll have some fun tonight, yeah? Yeah. Right? Here we are at the Mandalay Bay. We found it.
Hey jerks. I'm Mark Dowd. I run some sort of company that does computer stuff.
He's Australian.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Dino. I hacked a Mac once. I've made that joke like 1,000 times though. So its return on bad jokes is, I'm in debt at this point. Alex and I founded the PWNIE Awards like 25 years ago. And we
Is it 30?
it's 67 years. It just, they all blur together when you get to be my age.
Brandon?
It has to be Brandon now, apparently.
My name is Brandon. I stole the microphone from Alex. I won for best song in 1947 and 48. And I just came to rock the beat, pivot stack, rock from heap. I just went from protospec to code exec, no stopping me. Anyway, I'm gonna just pass on the mic now.
All right, I'm Alex. I'm the other co-founder of the PWNIEs, and it's been a great, great pleasure like watching all of you guys be here year after year, and it's getting bigger and bigger and better every year. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we all do.
And
I'm just playing Candy Crush right now. I'm Chris. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows me. Kind of a big deal. Honestly, honored that these smart people would actually be associated with me. Yeah, I will. $20, dude.
It's an honor for us.
Never. Cushman, love you. I want to marry you.
Chris, I'm not sure if you've noticed that your name's not on the judge's slide. About that. The other judge who participated this year is H.T. Moore, who wasn't able to make it, but he did help us out. I'm sorry, I forgot.
How dare you?
Forgive me. So give it a little back piece of history. Alex, I mentioned it. Alex and I founded the awards when we were, I think the word is glad handing each other. We're just like, yo, we found some cool bugs. Man, we should get awards for that. Too bad there's no award ceremony to give us awards for these bugs we're really proud of. All right, well maybe, let's make that. And so then we, made an award ceremony to give ourselves awards. But we decided that was a little uncouth. And against our better judgment, we decided one of the first tenet of the PWNIE Awards is that none of the judges, they can be nominated for awards, but they can never win. And then we convinced Mark to be a judge so he could never win. And he will never forgive us for that. So with those formalities out of the way, let's actually get started for why you're really here. PWNIE for the best server-side bug. So this bug is against a server-side service. Also, notice the changed graphics. We have a new pony this year, new pony doll. So it's very awesome. So the best server-side bug goes to the person who discovered or exploited the most technically sophisticated and interesting server-side bug. What do we mean by interesting? That means interesting to us.
Could you explain how biased the committee is, please?
Somewhere between highly and incredibly.
Thank you, sir.
We have our biases, but we will not state those. So this includes any software that is accessible remotely without user interaction. Nominees for best server-side bug are Abusing Jason P with Rosetta Flash by Michele Spagnuolo. a little-known vulnerability you might have heard of. I was kind of into them, their old stuff, but kind of didn't really get into them when they sold out. Called Heartbleed, discovered by Neil Mehta and Codenomicon. While Codenomicon did some amazing technical work on discovering this vulnerability, Neil did some amazing art and branding for it. Sorry, Neil. Third nominee, Dan Farmer for his research on IPMI called Sold Down the River. This is the firmware in your NIC cards for lights out power management that basically run all your servers. So you can have full access to everything and no one really knows about it. So it's pretty cool. Yep. And the last nominee is Craig Hefner for owning every single home router that there is. So all of you, your home routers are owned already. And you can thank Craig. All right. The music is a nice touch, isn't it? Is Neil here? Wait. There's no second place. Oh wait, yeah, I see him. Gotta give him the mic.
Hey, so this actually means a lot to me. I actually wanted to disclose this bug specifically to get a pony, so that's what it's come to. I think it also shows that info leaks matter, so those of you that think they don't. And there's a lot of irony here too, so there's lots of different kinds of info leaks out there. So, but thanks everyone, appreciate it.
All propers to Neil for his great work, and it was a shock to us, Heartbleed. We were testing a new feature in our software, and there it was. I think the best part about it, though, was the fact that the entire security community really rallied around getting a fix out in a million different ways, and we just hope to work with the community to help make better software in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. And now, the first musical selection, and it's actually a music video. Is anyone a CISSP here? Can you raise your hand? No one wants to. More of you are CISSPs, admit it. Come on, you're among friends here.
Security? Security?
All right.
This is a lockdown.
That work?
Anyone with their hands up?
You're two. You're two, we're good.
Well, this is really down. I want to be one. Audio?
Be one of these.
I'm one of you guys, see? Come on in, my brothers.
I'm giving you the condensed version.
But I submitted all my CDs. I pay my annual maintenance fee. And I'm a f***ing CISSP. Now shorty, her company is lacking protection. They in the dark cause they got no intrusion detection. They got a vulnerability for SQL injection. Weak cipher when they open the packet inspection. Policies and procedures in need of correction. Security practice ain't got no direction. Tell a girl, I can help if you got no objection. I can put the whole thing a thorough inspection.
Do any of you even know what a CISSP is?
It's
Because Because we didn't.
Did you guys see Mark's cameo in that video?
Yeah. All right. So the next category is best client-side bug. Like the server-side bugs, we've taken all the client-side bugs that have come out over the year, been disclosed publicly, and then completely arbitrarily decide which one we like. So with that in mind, these are the nominees for this year. The first one is a Google Chrome one. This, I believe, was used for Ponium, and it was found by GeoHot, who now works for Project Zero. This was a pretty sweet bug. If you guys didn't see it, it essentially had a arbitrary read and write primitive directly from the browser where you could just read and write anywhere in memory by overloading a length field in JavaScript. So that was pretty embarrassing. Heartbleed. You know what? Every award is Heartbleed. They've won every category. So they've won best server side, best client side, best song. Again, this was the Pwn for Fun when Google decided to enter one of the Ponium competitions themselves. Ian Beer came up with a Safari vulnerability and actually had a pretty in-depth write-up about it afterwards. And last was the go-to fail, which was one of Apple's most awesome moves of all time. This was a complete fail train for Apple accidentally putting go-to fail twice instead of once, resulting in basically bad things. So the best this year we have decided to give the best client-side bug to GeoHot. Oh, he's actually here.
So I'm glad I was finally here to accept a pony. I won the one for best song a few years back.
Do it. Throw it down, man.
But
Do you battle with Ray?
yo, seriously? Not right now, but when I'm more drunk, we can definitely do this. But this bug was really sweet. If you didn't see it, literally, define getter on byte length of an array buffer, lots of Fs, and you could read and write anywhere in memory. It was 3 lines, and the Google guys were just like, and that makes me happy when I find bugs like that. So, thanks, guys.
Okay. Okay, so this is the second song in the best song category. This one is called Memory Corruption by Nyan.
You're
Snowden, hero, NSA, zero. Who's got a dumb phone? Safe. Who's got a dumb car? Safe. Who's got a dumb safe? Hey, let's connect everything to the internet. No. Grumpy Cat says no. Encrypt
I'm just gonna have
everything
to
so
stop
there's
this.
nothing to...
Stop this right now in favor of hip hop. All right. Back to your normal scheduled program. I don't know how to Macintosh. Will GeoHot accept the second award, please? Second award for the second time he won the same bug. All right. So nominees for best song. You just heard Memory Corruption by Nyan, and I have to give him props for rapping about memory corruption because as Dino already told you, we are biased. Actually, we are more corrupt than most memory and most exploits as far as judging goes. But Nyan did not bribe us enough to our private Bitcoin account, so, well. Yeah, these slides look a little out of order. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Wait.
That was the song break you just did.
Oh well, this isn't mine then.
Oh, right, it's my turn now. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't know how to computer. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so once upon a time, I didn't put much credit into privilege escalation. I was always about remote execution. I used to think this was kind of an easy job, but I think it got harder in the last few years. I've kind of lost touch. I have people that do that for me now. Apparently it's pretty hard. So, with that said, the nominees for the best privilege escalation bug, which of course now includes sandbox escapes. AFD.sys, close to my heart, Windows driver vulnerability by Sebastian Appelt. VirtualBox, if anybody's heard of that, I believe it's an Oracle product. Escape to host, so that's exciting. Usually involves a fair bit of research. Linux bug, Futex, GeoHot was involved with that. It's probably pretty difficult to achieve, but he's won a few awards, so I'm not sure if he's invited back anytime soon. And then the final two, I'm sorry. Hang on, wait, fuck. What happened? Let's do that again. Oh, the computer's slower than me. Happens. I pressed it. One more. There's actually 2 iOS jailbreaks, am I right? So the last one's actually not showing. Yeah, I don't know why. One's for, okay, I've got it right here. One by Evasion, 7.0 jailbreak, and the other Pangu versus Stefan Esser. I'm not sure if either of those crews are here, but they're probably on opposite sides of the room right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're actually so controversial we couldn't show them on the screen. They got to work it out between themselves. So, and the winner is for the best privilege escalation bug. 2014, right?
Yep.
Is, close to my heart, a Windows bug. Because everybody still uses it. Anyway. Sebastian. Congratulations.
Thanks. Okay, that came pretty unexpected. Thank you for the nomination and for the pony. Thanks.
Music.
Yeah.
Music.
All right.
I'm gonna be this weird dude. How do we alt tab out?
Tell the song you're playing.
All right, so the next song we're gonna play to listen for the nomination is "Expect Us." We Are Anonymous by some alphanumeric sequence. I don't even know how to Apple. All right, I gotta click the Safari button and then I pray "Expect Us." All right. I can't dance.
You have
I'm just gonna.
the high. Expect us.
Expect us. Expect this dancing. So that's an epic build into like a movie plot where someone gets shot and then a helicopter comes in. But so we'll resume with our regular scheduled program.
This is you.
The next pony is the pony for most innovative research. This is generally the work that really moves the industry forward. And it's really great to see great work come out year after year. So, the nominees this year are, first, Ralph Philip Wyman for hardware-assisted memory corruptions. It was a great presentation. He explored how CPU vulnerabilities on the hardware level can be exploited for potential memory corruptions. And it was really groundbreaking work, really good. Ralph is one of the smartest people around. The next one, James Forshaw, for his work on bypassing Windows 8.1 mitigations, for which he won a huge Microsoft bounty. I would have never believed that I'll say the words Microsoft bounty when we started the ponies, but it did happen, and he did win it. Thanks, Katie. The next nomination goes to a team of Daniel Gunkin, Adi Shamir, and Aaron Tremor. They published a fascinating paper on extracting RSA keys through various channels, the most crazy one of which was a audio channel, where just by having your phone next to your laptop, by listening to the sounds that your resistors or CPU made, it could extract your GPG key. It was mind-blowing. And then they also had, because this was not enough, they had an appendix where they explained how you can also extract keys by having a alligator clip on the other end of an Ethernet cable coming out of the computer. And also something about how if a human hand is touching the laptop, somehow you can extract the keys from it.
Usually by him typing.
I don't believe it. But it was really interesting. The next nomination is for, actually EuroBeligan is only one of the nominees. On the website we have the full list. There's a series of presentations by researchers at Intel and Mitre, that M thing that does the CVEs. They published multiple presentations about breaking secure boot over the course of the last year. And in the first presentations, they did it from kernel, and then later they managed to do it from userland. So it was really cool work. They got a lot of stuff done that people thought couldn't be done. Why do these people get an applause and the other people didn't?
I don't know.
Do they stuff the ballot, the audience?
Hey, you're allowed to be biased, so are we.
So the final nomination is actually a paper, academic paper on doing blind ROP. It's called Hacking Blind. It's by Andrea Bittow. I think there are a few other calls. There's two on the paper. Not sure, but we have the full list on the Ponies website. They did some pretty cool work on how to do ROP without knowing what the binary is, and most interestingly, they had a real exploit, very unusual for an academic paper. They had actually implemented some code that actually worked on a real computer and not an imaginary Turing machine. So good job.
And hold on. Sometimes it's hard to know how to pronounce a lot of these technical terms, when you're vocalizing them. So B-R-O-P, some people pronounce B-ROP. It's actually pronounced Bro-P.
Actually.
And the winner is RSA.
Is Adi Shamir here? I would totally, no, okay.
Yeah.
People ran away from you, Al.
Adi Shamir didn't come.
Was that them?
Just they ran away.
Well, we announced the nominations 2 days ago. Enough time to book a flight.
He's not that important of a guy, so.
Okay, so we're going to mail him the pony and the rest of his team. But one pony. They have to fight over it.
Song time.
I don't even know what song is next. I'm gonna try and play a good one. Have we heard?
They're updating their LinkedIn profiles.
All right. Well, actually,
What
let's.
did they expect? It doesn't work. Fuck.
How do I get back into the presentation mode? Do you know?
They misled us.
Just play. We're gonna skip. No, I'm bad at this. All right. All right. So the next song is the SSL Smiley song by Hex, A Bad Idea. And that lets me know what I'm going to click on to play, because otherwise I was going to play some Tupac.
Dashing through the cloud on a 10 gigabit link. One packet in a crowd falls into the data sink. Draw a smiley face on the diagram. Suck up data, leave no trace, it's all for Uncle Sam. Oh, SSL terminators at the data center. Just gotta get on the other side, just gotta break and enter. No need to hack that server rack, just gotta tap that fiber. Download all the private data, win the war on cyber.
Thug Life. All right, I believe it's on to.
The next slide so we know the category.
Yeah, yep. So.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready for this? Apparently, neither were many vendors who received a vulnerability response. I'm not saying any names yet. So this is one of our favorite categories because there are so many successes of handling vulnerabilities. So this is awarded to a vendor who mishandled the vulnerability most spectacularly and amusingly. So let's see who the nominees are. So OpenPeep, what's his name? Can't remember the name of the researcher, but he reported a vulnerability in OpenCart PHP. And Daniel from OpenCart, let me share the quote that he responded to. So this is in a GitHub forum that is hilarious, or GitHub issue that is hilarious to read. So the researcher said, I tried to be polite in reporting the issue, firstly using your contact form, and then seeing I haven't received any reply, using your community forum. I just asked for an email address where to send the vulnerabilities details. The vendor responded, it was not ignored, dickhead, why lie? Are you a professional or not? Professionals don't need to lie to prove a point, they use facts. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Always represent your firm. The next one is FireEye, for a researcher who reported a vulnerability in FireEye, and there's a lot of murkiness around this story, so we're not taking any sides. All we're reporting are the facts and the tweets. They're basically the same thing. No one lies on Twitter. Come on, tweets are serious. A tweet is a promise. So he reported some vulnerabilities, I think just sent the exploits straight to exploit DB, and then FireEye complained, and they wrote a joint email saying, please take this down. And he tweeted, I guess I'm sorry guys, due to FireEye, something, 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 I guess I'm fired now? So if you want to report any vulnerabilities in FireEye products, please contact security@fireeye.com. Oh, no. Slide builds are hard. Okay, so AVG.
Dino is now actually an entry for next year's Epic Fail Award.
I have brought shame on my family.
Do you know how PowerPoint works?
This is not PowerPoint, this is Keynote. It doesn't work anymore. Steve Jobs is dead. All the stuff stopped working. So, a researcher reported a bug to AVG, and they reported 4 bugs, and one of them, AVG said, that client-side authentication, where like, the client software just checks the password instead of actually authenticating, that's by design, which is the easiest way to fix any vulnerability. By design. Hey, we're done. Let's go get some Froyo. So is anyone here, wait, there's another nominee. Hold on. Oh yeah, GM. Yeah.
GM.
Okay, so apparently GM had this problem. They make cars. I don't know what these things are because I don't drive, but they make cars, and GM had this problem where sometimes the engine would shut off and also shut off the airbag. Occasionally when your engine shuts off on the freeway, one of the things you want the most is the airbag, but there's a little bit of a problem. And so they covered it up for a long time, blah, 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 and they handled it so spectacularly badly that the CEO of GM, who was just promoted, worst first day ever, got dragged in front of Congress and told by a senator, or yelled at by a senator saying, "You don't know anything about anything, do you?" After she denied having any knowledge of this issue over the last 22 years. So thanks to inspiring researchers like Chris Valasek and Charlie Miller, who are now finding security vulnerabilities in cars, we can expect to see a lot of these caused remotely. You're welcome. So, anyone, yeah.
Want this man off stage.
Let me leave this podium. No one from AVG here?
What was so spectacular about the AVG response? It was by design.
Oh, just by design.
Their failure is by design.
It's by design. Yours by design.
It's a feature, not a bug, bro. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
1999 was awesome, man.
They also win Best 90s Award, but that's not a category. So.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else from the antivirus industry who would like to accept this on behalf of AVG?
Trend Micro, maybe? Trend? Anyone from Trend?
Mac.
I have the same shit.
McAfee.
No. Oh yeah, dude. Valasek's been finding those kind of those kind of by design bugs since like 1998, yo.
Back when I was young.
He was bragging about his Trend Micro bugs. All right, next song, which is called Security Kate by Dale Chase.
It's about Katie Mo.
We thought it was about Katie Mo.
It is. No, it's not.
We really thought it was.
It's true. I read that on the internet. It's true. It was a tweet. Wikipedia.
During her short stint as a TSA agent.
I will win that.
It's a shoe-in.
They can't win their own.
You have the light box and you're still here. I had to work from home in the hotel room.
Just checking in. Minutes before the turbines on my red eye start to spin. Drop my phone in the bin, let the chain scatter. That's when she said, step through the body scanner. Give me your ID, this 5'7" Scarlet. Inspects the card and says, New York, huh? You seen the new ones, they're so holographic. I'm like, nah, I ain't been back in a minute. I'm from Boston. As soon as she said it, I heard the accent like, yo, how could I miss it? Carry on full of devices and cabling detaining me because they want to keep x-raying it. Figure of authority, never so down.
All right. It's too late to nominate me for this.
All right, how's everyone doing? Round of applause. How's everyone doing? Good, bad, ugly? So we're up for most epic fail at this point, which I am obviously very, very good at. I've done it for years. What you do is you get one of the horse, and you can actually ride this. If you put it in water for 2 days, it actually balloons up, and you can ride that thing home. So, there's a reason to win. We do have a bunch of nominees. Did I do this wrong? No. All right. The first one is the go-to fail, which I think any of us could have done without using the bracket button, which is Shift F7 plus 6 4 7. We all know that. It's ridiculous. Let's not even get there. But someone had a little extra go-to, and apparently it just trickled down and made SSL useless at one point. The other one you may have heard of. I believe it was called the Heartbleed I think it's Swedish. It's actually Swedish for a bleeding heart, and which is cool because Tarjay made that up back in '87, which was the first year that Kimi Räikkönen got in rally car in the F1. You know, so that's great, man. We're all really excited about it. Round of applause, please. I can't do it. Do it.
The nomination for Heartbleed doesn't go to the discoverers this time. It goes to the open source community. Because as we know, many eyes make all bugs shallow, which is why this bug sat around in the code for 2 hours, run on like 98% of the servers on the internet by some of the largest companies on the planet who never bothered to...
2 years, no, 2 hours.
Did I say hours?
You did.
I think it'd be 2 years?
2 years. 2 hours.
This is why I made you do it, not me.
And none of those companies looked at the source. So, open source is definitely more secure.
The most negative fail goes to Dina Zovi for describing what I should have done. Everyone, round of applause. Apparently, Target had some shit that went on that was... They lost a couple of CCs. My mom's was one of them. She had like $48 in her bank account, which was cool because someone stole that. So that was nice. I'm glad. Is anyone here responsible for that? All right. Yeah, so that happened. I think everyone knows about that. And apparently at one point you could sign up for a membership for an internet security thing that occasionally will take negative numbers for payment, which makes you not pay for anything. Unfortunately, they didn't actually credit people, which I thought would have been cool, but I would have just paid everyone because I'm honest. Just get my shit over with, man. And the most epic thing. Go to fail! 2 fails in a row! Someone's running out right now. Is it you? Are you the
Just go to fail, bro. You can just go to fail, bro. It's cool. You just go to fail.
Would someone from Apple care to come up and accept this award? Thank you.
Yeah! Thank you, Window.
Congratulations.
Says you were.
Oh, we love
Speech.
you, Window.
Speech.
We love you, Window.
Speech.
Okay. All right. Okay.
She said, shame on you all for insecure coding. Shame on you all.
Fucked now. We're all fucked.
Yes. I think it's... So I was nominated for most, not nominated. I'm supposed to judge this because I own stuff in my spare time. Basically, this award goes to hackers responsible for delivering the most damaging, widely publicized, or hilarious zeroinage. And we don't know how to spell. So the first nominee is this Swedish company called Heartblade. It was founded by this guy, Neil Mehta, and this subsidiary of McAfee called Codenomicon. And I'm lying through my teeth. So it was obviously an epic thing. Everyone in this room knows about it. I don't need to tell you that Codenomicon's a graphic design firm from Chicago. So anyway, let's get on to some of the other nominees. The other thing is this company that called itself Target, and they were surprised when they got owned. Like, what are you fucking doing? All right. Another nominee is Inputs.io, and when I inputs.io, I owns.io. And they don't know how to handle the inputs. It's something about a Bitcoin exchange. I don't know. They were, wait, what? It was an Australian Bitcoin exchange, but they didn't want to be one-upped, or actually they thought they were best, but someone else didn't want to be one-upped. So another Bitcoin exchange called Mt. Gox thought that they could get owned harder. And actually, no. There's a little story about this, though, about Mt. Gox. We actually didn't nominate them for epic ownage because they got owned. We're nominating them because the guy who ran it fooled everyone and was convincing them to put in their money, and he stole it. So he owned all the users, and that's what the most epic ownage is for. Oh, he made off with the Bitcoin. Don't you worry, buddy. All right, no more Bernie jokes up here. Are you guys ready for a Bitcoin, bro? We flipped it. All right.
I am a Bitcoin.
And the pony from Mount Gox. He scammed everyone. He took $47 out of Red Pants Mom's account.
I was
Anyway.
on Hunger Strike before that.
So we tend to reward highly technical bugs here at the Ponies, but this is a clever example of social engineering all the electro-cyber hippies to put all their money in a fake currency when they should have done the wise thing, kept the smart money stayed in Magic the Gathering cards. All right. Oh, Brandon, I'll steal your thunder.
I was also supposed to present this, but Dino likes showing me up all the time because he's better than me. So that night I'm drunk and sat down thinking it was over. So the SSL Smiley song, let me talk about why this song won. First, because all the other songs weren't actually songs, they were ways to make your ears bleed. Second, because SSL was a relevant topic given that GoToFail won and Heartbleed won. Clearly, we wanted something that was going to be on point, and it would be a bad idea to not do it otherwise. So, those puns, bad puns, I'm good at them. So, the award goes to Hex A Bad Idea. Is she in the audience? Good, I'm going to take her pony.
We have a representative. There we go.
As you can see, I'm definitely not Melissa, but she works with me at Veracode, and she said if I sang like a little girl, I could accept the award for her. So,
Hey, let's hear it.
let's
Sing
see if
it
I can.
out, spout it out.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
There is no topping that. So, that concludes the Pony Awards for this year. As you can see, this is all well scripted and written in advance. Our writers are fired. What?
Bullshit again that I didn't win.
Yeah, I know, he's good. So cool. Everyone have a great time at Black Hat and stuff. Find bugs and be merry.